welcome back to my channel. I am back with another BuffBunny collection try on and review. Look at this color in this outfit that I'm wearing right now. Like, I could not be more excited. We have threads back, which is my favorite sweat outfit from BuffBunny collection, favorite sweat outfit ever. I literally wear them 24/7, and I'm not gonna lie, since I've gotten these ones, I've like basically not taken them off. So we're gonna get into all that, but this collection is called Lift Like a Lady, which I love the theme. This collection is launching September 20th at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'll have all the times right here on the screen for you guys. And you're definitely gonna wanna set your alarms. These colors are gorgeous. These pieces are gorgeous. It's gonna be amazing. So I'm going to go over everything that I have. I have quite a bit. I have whatever they sent me for PR. And then I also went to Houston, as you guys saw, I should have the vlog up before this, for content and stuff for this collection. And so I got a lot of extra goodies as well. So I'm very excited about all the color combinations you can make with these pieces is like amazing. I'll show some of those in this video, but I'm gonna go over everything and share my honest opinions about everything. As always, if this video is helpful or if you just want to support me, my code is Felicia. This will give you 10% off of your entire order, which is amazing. And it also supports me and my family and my relationship with the brand. So I appreciate it so much. If you do use my code, you will be entered into my giveaway. So I'll put that information right here. All you have to do is use my code, you get that discount, and then you just submit showing that you use my code, like a screenshot, to a link I'll have down below. It's also in my Instagram bio, and that's all. It's super easy, and then it'll automatically enter you into my private giveaway. That's just my way of saying thank you. It's not at all sponsored by BuffBunny collection. It's just my way of saying thank you and showing you how much I appreciate you guys for always supporting me and using my codes whenever you guys have the chance. It means so much. So I am small in leggings, small in tops depending on the top, like between a small and medium, but I do prefer a small right now just for like a more snatching tight fit, and medium in shorts. Okay, I'm just going to start off with the threads because this is what I'm the most excited about. I'm obsessed with threads, you guys. It is a cotton material. It's oversized. So as you can see, I'm wearing a medium in this jacket. It does run oversized. So if you want it extra oversized, you can size up, but I think your true size will be perfect. We have the threads zip jacket, which I'm wearing here, and also the threads crosswaist sweatpants. These are my all-time favorite. I'm obsessed with them. I'm so thankful I have them in every color. I wear my other ones, my black ones, and I think I have brown ones literally all the time. I'm always throwing them on with my zip ups when I'm going to run errands or anything. And we're going into the fall and winter time, so it's just perfect timing. And these colors are giving fall, like especially this one. It's so gorgeous. This is definitely my favorite color of this entire collection. For these sweatpants, they do come in short, regular, and tall. They do run on the longer side, and that's because if you are washing them and putting them in the dryer, the length is going to shrink a little bit, so they make them a little bit extra long just with that in mind. So I am 5'7", and I do order a tall. Now, without washing them a couple times, they definitely are long on me. When I have sneakers on, they are still long, but not too long. So I prefer the tall in mine just because I kind of am on the cusp, like me being 5'7", where if I get regular, I had a pair, I can't remember what pair it was. I didn't get tall, and eventually they shrunk and they were too short on me. So I always go with tall just to be safe, but it's definitely a personal preference. They did, I feel like, make them a little bit longer than like the first time we had them. So that is just something to keep in mind. If you wash and dry them, they will shorten up a little bit, which, like I said, they're already long. They come pretty long anyways for that purpose. I am wearing a small in the sweatpants. I prefer the small. The medium is just a little bit too big and they like fall below my belly button too much a little bit. They are like a mid to high rise. I can pull them up to where they're covering my belly button. But when I first put them on, they kind of do sit like right at my belly button. So just keep that in mind. That's kind of like where they hit. Now I love these sweatpants with the jacket, but I also love it with the halo tee. And I'm just gonna talk about that now because this is one of my favorite combinations of all time, especially, like I said, going into fall. I cannot stop wearing this combo with the sweats and the halo tee. Oh my gosh, it's the long sleeve halo tee. It's coming in a lot of the gorgeous colors, and this combination is just so freaking cute. These tees are so comfortable. They're super stretchy, buttery soft, that halo fabric. If you tried the baby tees before, these are just the long sleeve version. Oh my gosh, they have thumb holes. I did get a medium and a small in the pink one, which I'll kind of show side by side. I'm not sure if you can really tell in the videos the difference, but I do prefer the small. I just like the way it fits a little bit tighter around my waist area and like the front of my stomach. In the medium, it was a little bit loose and kind of had like a little extra fabric in the front. But both super comfortable. Honestly, I could barely tell a difference. It's just kind of like the way it fit a little bit tighter. I preferred that. So I would do your true size just because they are really stretchy. If you want it to be a little more comfortable and a little bigger, you can size up. So I would say out of this entire collection, those three that I've just talked about, the threads, set, and the halo tee, are my top picks. It is just the best combo going into the season. I'm so obsessed, so comfy, so cozy, just perfection. It is 100% worth the money. All of my thread stuff has held up so amazingly, and I've had it for definitely over a year now. And it's just my all-time favorite. Like, I'm not joking when I say I wear them all the time. So I'm so happy we finally have more colors, and they are just the most beautiful colors. And like I said, you can mix and match so much. Like, this pink with this pink is super cute. All the pinks together look adorable. Even the light pink and the light green go really cute together. So just so many options, and I'm telling you, this is a must-have. Okay, now we're gonna shoot into bras. I'm just gonna go over this one really quickly because we did just have this one in the last launch. So if you want like more in-depth review on that, you can go to my last video. This is the Plunge Seamless Sports Bra, and you guys know from last time, I love this one. It is very plunge, so if you have a larger chest, you might be falling out of this, just being honest. This is kind of maybe not the best for you if you have a larger chest and you want some support, but I have really small boobies and it just is really flattering on them. I like the lower cut. Things that are more high cut just like drown me out because I have like nothing there, not for long, but it's just not as flattering on me. So I love these like smaller bras. I just think it flatters my chest a little bit better at the current moment. So I just tighten the straps a little bit tighter because I have like loose skin on my chest. It does kind of spill out at just as much as like a regular boob would. So I do tighten for more support, and I love it. So this is definitely one of my current favorites right now. Okay, next up we have the Alpha Sports Bra, and you guys know I've had such like a back and forth relationship on the Alpha Sports Bra. This has been around for a long time with BuffBunny collection, and I love the way it looks on my girls. It literally makes it look like I already had a boob job. Like, it is a boob job bra. It's so flattering on my boobs. Probably the most flattering bra I've ever worn for like my mom boobs. I think the reason why I wasn't the biggest fan is just the back and the way I get some spillage between this back strap and the front part. Just because I have loose skin. But I think like since I've gotten a little bit leaner, I'm liking it a little bit more just because I don't have as much spillage. But if that's something you're conscious about, like if you carry more weight kind of like right here under your armpits and your upper back and your arms, it does cause a little bit of spillage there. But honestly, I've always said this, the way it makes it look in the front is worth it to me. It's just so cute. I love the long line here. It is long lined, and it has like this double seam here. You can see it has a seam here and a seam here, and I think that just gives it like that extra like oomph. And oh man, it's very flattering. It makes me feel really sexy and cute. So I'm just like always so back and forth on this one. Right now I'm just kind of loving it. And I'm like a little bit tempted to get some more, especially because I'm getting my boobs done too. And I just think it's really flattering. Like I said, I just like bras that are a little lower cut because they just flatter me more and like open me up a little bit more. Whereas something higher just kind of like flattens me out and drowns me out. So I just love it for that reason. It's just super flattering. And you can see in the video, it seriously looks like I got my boobs done. It does have removable padding. This is a medium. I definitely would not size down just because of the straps in the back. Like, they are stretchy. That's not really the problem. It's just like these areas where the straps meet that can kind of like give you a little bit of spillage. But honestly, I think it's worth it for the way it looks in the front. Next up, we have the Collagen sports bra. I've talked about this one before in previous launches. I really like this bra. I love this detail right here. It is also a little bit of a long line, and it has this like piping detail right here that I just think is super flattering. It is collagen fabric, which it is very soft and a little bit stretchy, not as stretchy as like Newbury or butter, but it does feel more of like more on the performance side, not like fully, it still has that like brushed feeling, but like it does feel a little bit more on the performance side. It's a little bit tighter, so a little bit more compression and hold. This one's really good for support, and it does have good coverage as well. So it's not super cut, just a little dip here in the front. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit higher in support than like Newbury, Collagen is really awesome. It does have the tonal logo here. As you can see, the back has nice little piping design as well. I just really like how this looks on the front. I think it's super flattering. And then it has like that racer back on the back. So overall, I like this bra. It's not like my all-time favorite. I always prefer like a Newbury, but this is great. It also feels a little bit more sweat wicking than Newbury or butter. So if you're like a runner or you're like doing super sweaty workouts, this might be a good option for you, and so cute. I mean, this color is just gorgeous. Next up, we have the OG Revolution sports bra. I've talked about this a billion times, but I just have it, so I'll show it to you guys. It has that square neckline, the long line here, and then the gorgeous strappy back. This back is super flattering. It doesn't dig in anywhere. This is just a #1 pick always. It's just that OG BuffBunny collection, one of their top sellers. If you haven't tried this or you haven't tried BuffBunny collection at all and you don't know where to start, this is a perfect place to start. This bra is amazing. It's a medium support, medium coverage. If you have a larger cup size, you could get a tiny bit of spillage just right above that line, but you're never gonna like completely fall out of it. It still has that nice support, and I am a medium in this, so true to size is my recommendation for the Revolution. To have the double dip butter sports bra, I am currently wearing it right now. This is more of a like basic design, very plain, straight to the point. It's super cute, stretchy. I mean, it's butter, so it's just super, super soft. It's like double lined or like double thickness, so it does give a little bit more support than like your traditional butter sports bra. I did do a hot Pilates class in this when I was in Houston, if you guys saw. Obviously you could see it shows sweat. It is a lighter color and it's butter fabric, so it did show my sweat marks, but I was never spilling out. I mean, there was a lot of like bending over, up, you know, lots of movement and being like upside down a little bit, you know, and I never spilled out. I felt really locked in and supported. So I also have a smaller chest, so I can't speak for ladies with a larger chest, but I mean, I think everyone seemed to be good in that area. And it was very comfortable. Like, it honestly feels like you're wearing nothing. It's super duper comfortable. So another good option if you kind of want something a little more basic looking with like not a ton of straps, this is a good choice. Okay, next up we have the Curve Crop long sleeve. Now, they did change this a little bit from Bailey's collection. It's definitely more coverage now, which love that for girlies who want some more coverage. I liked the previous version better, if I'm just being honest, but that's because I have a smaller chest and I just felt like I liked the way it was like very small right here. Now I feel like it goes up a little higher and kind of like I said, takes up more of like my upper chest, which then kind of like drowns me out. Like, just, I don't know how to explain it, but I just feel like having a smaller chest, it's hard to wear things that go up too high without it looking like, it just doesn't look as flattering, I guess. So they definitely added more fabric here. It used to be a little bit shorter, but I love this curve underneath. It's super flattering. It's like the curve bra, but obviously we have sleeves. It does have thumb holes. It doesn't have padding in it, so it does have spots for padding, but it doesn't have padding in it. I probably will add padding, at least for now. I don't know how it's gonna be post boob job, but I just feel like it gives me a little bit more of that like nice look instead of like the saggy look. So I do like when my bras have padding. I know it's controversial, but I just think this under boob design is super flattering. It just kind of like carves everything out. I like that it's not long lined, so it kind of accentuates your torso a little bit. So if you prefer something that's long line, you probably won't love this one just because it does sit like right under the bust, what I love about it is you can do a whole workout, raise your arms, go all around, and it's not gonna rise up. I think like when you're wearing it or looking at it, you're like, oh my gosh, that's intimidating. What if that like slips up? It's very secure. It has this like lining right here, this band thickness that really stays nice underneath and does not rise up, it's not gonna show your under boob, it's not gonna flash anybody. The way they made this is just super great. It does have the logo in the back as well. It is full coverage in the back. I'm wearing a medium in this. I probably could do a small, but I just think it might be a little tight on the arms. So my suggestion is just staying true to size. I think true to size fits fine. And then obviously once I get my chest done, I think the medium will be perfect on me. It's just like a lot of area right here that I don't fill out, but it still looks really cute on me. And I also love pairing this with the sweatpants. I think it's super cute. If you were to go to the gym and do like a leg day, to wear this with the matching shorts and then like this color crosswaist sweats with the shorts peeking out, such a cute outfit. I love pairing shorts under these threads pants with like a top like this. Super cute, especially for a good leg day. So we have that. I also have it in the dark green here. It still is one of my favorite tops, even with the changes they've made. I really like the way it looks. I think it's super flattering and like very different and cute when you want your arms covered but still want to show some skin. So another bra launching is the Dream Heather sports bra. This has launched before. I'll put a photo right here. This isn't my favorite, if I'm being honest. I do like the square neckline. I just feel like I said, for me, it's a lot of bra. I just don't think it's like super duper flattering on me personally, but I think someone with a larger chest, I think would look amazing in this. I do like the back. It has the crisscrossed straps. And I really like the Dream Heather fabric. It's one of my favorites and it's very comfortable. So, and you guys know I love a square neckline. So if you like the Revolution bra, I think you would really like the Dream Heather as well. I would say it has a little bit more coverage than the Revolution bra. So if you have a larger chest, this is honestly a great option. And of course, super cute to pair with the Dream Heather legging. I would still give it like a medium support, like a medium compression. Definitely true to size. The straps are adjustable as well, so you can always tighten them for a little bit more support. All the bras launching in this collection, it's not one of my top picks, but it is a really good bra, especially if you like that heather look. I personally love the Heather, Dream Heather items just because I love heathered things. Like heather gray is one of my favorite colors. Okay, so going into bottoms, we have the Micro Legacy returning. So we have the Micro Legacy 4-inch short and the Micro Legacy 6-inch short. We have this amazing, I think it's the Delilah print, super pretty. It's like flowers. And now the Micro Legacy, a lot of people are asking kind of the difference between Legacy and Micro Legacy. I will say I feel the Micro Legacy fits a tad bit tighter. And it also has the 3-seam detail, but they're a little bit closer together here, as you can see, where the regular Legacy is a little farther apart. I have a video I'll do, I'll put a side by side. The other big difference is the Micro Legacy are more of a mid-rise, so they come like right at my belly button, where the regular Legacy legging and short is ultra high rise, so it goes way up above your belly button. So if you have a shorter torso, I know people with shorter torsos, the ultra high rise is just like too high rise. It kind of meets like way up by their chest. So if you've had that issue with ultra high rise leggings like the Legacy, but you love the Legacy fabric and the way it is designed, I think you would really like the Micro Legacy. It just sits a little bit shorter on your torso, but it's not too low. I have the 4-inch here, which you guys know, I'm definitely like a 6-inch short girly now. I just think they're more flattering, and you'll kind of see in the video, the 4-inch, like they're really cute, but once I start moving around, they like pinch a lot on my thighs. I carry a lot of weight and skin in my thighs, so I kind of have all of that going on there, and it kind of like pinches where the seam is. It rolls up under my butt. It rolls up in the front a little bit more, whereas the 6-inch literally do not roll on me at all. And this is kind of gonna be different for everyone, but it's just the way my body is and the way my loose skin on my legs is. I just think the couple extra inches sit at a certain spot where it's not gonna roll with my skin. The 4s just roll a little bit too much for me. So I definitely prefer 6, but we have the options. I would love to see a 5-inch Legacy short and kind of see, I think we've had 5-inch shorts before, but I can't remember like if they rolled like kind of the 4 or if they stayed more like the 6. But I definitely prefer the 6 personally. These have a tonal logo, so it just blends in with the fabric, which I love because it makes it more like lifestyle-y as well. And one of my favorite combos is this green with the baby pink. I'll try to put a video right here. It's just such a good combo. I wore this in Houston and I was like dying. I couldn't stop looking at it. It was just such a cute combo. It's giving springy vibes, even though we're going into fall, that's okay. I just thought it was so gorgeous. So definitely true to size. I wear mediums in the Legacy shorts. I always size up in shorts versus my legging size. Like I'm a small leggings, medium in shorts. That's just because, like I said, I carry more weight in my thighs. I have more loose skin there, and I just don't want the band to be squeezing. So if you carry more weight in your legs like me, I would suggest sizing up in shorts compared to your legging size. I can put these side by side for you. We have the 6 and the 4. So you can see just that little extra bit of length like really helps keep them in place for me personally. But I like that we have both options. And if you've never tried the Micro Legacy before and you're curious about not having as much of a high rise, definitely give them a try. I really like these. I've been liking my leggings and shorts sitting right on my belly button recently versus the ultra high rise. I just feel like it flatters my shape that I have going on currently and kind of doesn't hide my waist, I guess. It kind of sits right under my waist, which I think is super flattering. So with that being said, we also have the Micro Legacy legging. I have it in the print here, has that same design on the back. And like I said, just the same as the shorts. It's the same as Legacy, same fabric. It just has a little bit of a different stitching here, just more close together in those 3 butterfly seams, and it sits more of a mid-rise. It's definitely not low. It's right at your belly button. Well, at least for me and my torso. It's just not that ultra high rise that the Legacy gives. Definitely a medium compression, stretchy. I felt like the Micro Legacy black leggings that I got fit a lot tighter. I feel like the printed ones, like I was nervous putting these on because of how tight my black ones were, but these are fitting true to size. They have a little bit more stretch than my previous black ones. So just something to keep in mind if you felt that way as well. I think these are definitely more true to size. They went on perfectly fine, no issues. Next up, we gotta go with my favorite legging ever. These have taken the spot of Legacy for me. These are the aggressive scrunch leggings. Now, you guys know, like way back when these first came out, I did not like them. They were like way too low. Whenever I squatted down, they fell down on my back like super duper low. They have fixed that because these are my favorite leggings ever. They're so flattering. They are a butter fabric, so it's very similar to Newbury fabric, but it's a little bit softer, a little bit on the thinner side, a little bit less compression, but I still feel like I get pretty good medium compression in these. But the best part about it all is they have this hidden scrunch here. It is called aggressive scrunch because it looks aggressive. When you put it on, it sits so nicely and it just gives you that extra plump to your booty without it being like extreme. Whereas like the Legacy, they don't have any sort of scrunch. So I kind of like pull them up and adjust them and pull them up my crack a little bit just to give a little shape. But with these, you don't have to do that. It's just so naturally flattering like that. So these are definitely my #1 favorite BuffBunny collection legging right now. And they also come in flares, not for this collection, but they probably have some flares on the website. Those are also my favorite. I'm just loving the aggressive scrunch right now and I need every color. So if you've never tried the aggressive scrunch and this is kind of intimidating you, don't let it intimidate you. It seriously gives you such a nice shape on your glutes without it being too extreme. And the butter fabric is so comfortable and stretchy. I love the fabric because it just kind of like accentuates everything. Like obviously you have the scrunch, but then the way it sits under your glutes as well just is super flattering. It feels like you're wearing nothing. It's just so stretchy and breathable. I think for fall, the black long sleeve halo tee with the purple, like this is such a gorgeous fall combo with some crew socks and sneakers. So cute. Even like a black hat would be cute, like a dad hat. I'm loving this. So just trying to like imagine all the things I can pair with these freaking tops because I love them. But yes, even the black with the green, so gorgeous. And then we also have the pink with the dark green. Like I said, so beautiful. This pink goes with any of the greens. So just like so many endless mix and match options, which I'm just obsessed with right now. I have a feeling I'm gonna be wearing this collection on repeat for a while. All right, next up, we're gonna talk about the Waterfall seamless leggings. Now, these have launched before. I cannot remember if I tried them before. These have that under glute compression like the Miracle Seamless do. As you can see, they kind of have a mix and match of ribbing. So this is a little bit of a smaller ribbing. And then down here you have a little bit of a wider ribbing. And then the glute has no ribbing here. And it has a little bit of a scrunch here. And then a flat waistband, completely flat. Now, let me just say, it also has smaller ribbing at the bottom. So it's like very contrast with the ribbing. These make me look snatched, I will say. I have like this dilemma with these because one, getting them on is rough. I mean, you can see, I think I put it in the video. There's a lot of pulling, a lot of adjusting. Just like with the Miracle, you need to get this compression right under your butt cheeks instead of on your thigh, or else it'll just look funny. So you really gotta pull it and get it under there. And honestly, it's really hard to pull these. Like, they are very tight. So if you are not sure, I would suggest sizing up in these. I'm wearing a small, I got them on, but like I can see someone getting them and trying to put them on and be like, oh my God, this is terrifying. These like are way too tight. I did get them on after a lot of adjusting and pulling and all of that. I can see these getting snagged by fingernails, so just be very careful while you're adjusting them. Definitely harder to get on than the Miracle, but once they're on, they really lift your booty. I mean, to the point where I'm like, I don't know if I would wear these to the gym. Like, it's almost like too much, maybe? I don't know. Give me your opinion in the comments if you think these are too much. And if you think they're even flattering on me. I can't tell. Like, when I walk around, I'm like, from some angles they look good, and then some angles I'm like, that just looks kind of funny. So I don't know. If I'm being honest, I'm like on the fence about these. I love the way they look in the front. I love how snatching they are on my waist. They're super great compression. I just like kind of wish the back wasn't as intense. Maybe if we just made them like the aggressive scrunch, like that really nice scrunch, that would be amazing, because I love the way the rest of it fits. It just makes me feel sucked in and snatched and just super compressed. So these are definitely high compression seamless. I just don't know how I feel about the back. I don't know. Give me your thoughts in the comments. I've seen mixed reviews on these. And the scrunch doesn't really sit like in your crack. And then like the flat waistband up here, it's like very straight across. So I think if it had a little bit of a dip up here, it could kind of shape it a little more on the top, because I feel like I'm getting lots of shaping underneath and like on the sides. And then on the top, which I do lack booty on the top. Like, I don't have a very voluptuous upper glute, which I'm working on, okay? So I think like the flat waistband kind of like accentuates that almost, if that makes sense. So I think if we had like a little bit of a dip right here in the seam, like dip down, it could be a little bit more flattering on that upper glute part, because it does accentuate the lower glutes so much that it kind of like almost makes the upper glutes look flat. I mean, I do have a flat upper glute, but do you know what I'm saying? It's just like the contrast is like intense. So I think maybe if we had a little dip there, it could be good. So I don't know. I'm not gonna say these are my favorite. I think I would prefer them like kind of with what I was just saying, like a couple little differences. But everyone's preferences are gonna be different. I know some girls who are obsessed with these. I just don't know how I feel. I think I'm like too, I don't know if I'd wear these to the gym. I feel like they're just very, very booty in your face. So I don't know, I guess it's just a preference thing, but definitely size up if you're worried, or definitely size up if you're in between sizes, because getting them on, they're definitely very, very tight. So you just have to make sure that the glute seam goes right under the glutes. And I'm not sure if you sized up, if they would kind of slide a little bit in that area, because I know sometimes with the Miracle, I have to like readjust them in the back, because I think I could probably do a size down in those. So So just something to keep in mind. I think overall I'm going to suggest sizing up in these if you're interested in them. We also have those in shorts, the 6-inch shorts. They're gonna be basically the same, just obviously in a short form. So they're still gonna have that under glute lifting. 6-inch, I don't know if they would be as tight. Like I don't know how they would fit around my thighs, because with how tight those leggings are, I'm like, is that how tight the shorts around my legs would be? Because then it would definitely give me like a lot of spillage and maybe not look super flattering. So I'm not sure, I don't have them, so I can't like fully speak on them, but that is an option if you're interested in the whole waterfall design. We have the collagen legging, which I have reviewed for you guys before. Like I said, it kind of feels like a mixture between performance and non-performance fabric. It definitely has a little bit more compression, so I would give it a medium to high compression. It has really cute piping down the side, which you'll see in the video. I mean, this color is just beautiful. It doesn't have any sort of scrunch in the back, but it does have a nice contouring here. It's just so cute. This is also more of a mid-rise, so it sits right around my belly button, maybe right above. I am wearing a small. They are true to size. They do have really good stretch. I get nervous with performance-y fabrics. Like this isn't a full performance fabric, but on that, it's kind of like in the middle. And I always get nervous that they're just gonna be too tight and like flat in your butt and just not as flattering as like butter and nubri. I'm definitely more of a butter nubri fabric kind of girl, because I just like the way it naturally shapes without being too tight. But if I'm just being honest, out of everything in this collection, these aren't one of my top picks, but it is a good option if you like the design and you want more of a performance-y-ish fabric. I don't want to say these are fully performance. Like I said, it's kind of on the in-between. Also have the aggressive scrunch shorts, and the aggressive scrunch is just my favorite. These are 7-inch shorts. These are one of my favorite shorts. I'm obsessed with the aggressive scrunch. The 7-inch is closer to a biker short. I would say I prefer a 6, but with the aggressive scrunch, even though they're 7, the way they fit and sit on your body, they honestly feel like 6. It's not that they like slide up or anything like that. They just, once you get them adjusted and everything, they basically feel like a 6-inch. So I love them. And these are coming in 3 gorgeous colors. So I think if I had to pick between Legacy and aggressive scrunch short, I would pick aggressive scrunch. I just love the way it flatters the glutes. So I have the Dream Heather legging here. You guys know I really love these. I didn't get any for this collection because there was just so many other things that I wanted to get my hands on. So if that says anything, I guess that kind of is saying like it's not my top choice, but they're so cute. I am like very much debating on getting this pink Dream Heather because I just think it's so beautiful. I think the pink Dream Heather with the green baby tee, or the green Dream Heather with the pink baby tee, like I'm just obsessed with the baby tees mixed with everything. So I might be grabbing a pair of these. They're super cute. They're very flattering. They do not show that much cellulite. I think it's just the fabric being a little bit, it's like thicker, but not thick. Like these are more of a high rise. They kind of sit a little bit above my belly button. Medium compression, but they do have really good stretch. Like when you're putting them on, you're like, whoa. And then once they're on, you still feel like snatched. Also have the Sphynx Seamless Sports Bra. This has launched before. I didn't get one this time, but it is super cute and flattering. It's a little bit more long lined. You have really good coverage and support while still having a little bit of a sexiness aspect to it with the keyhole in the front. And then it has like that racer back in the back. This fabric is super stretchy, while also like the band on here is a little bit tighter. Like it's not super duper stretchy, so it's still gonna give you that support while also being comfortable overall. This one's very popular. I like how it comes up on both sides. I just think it's super cute. The keyhole, like I said, very flattering. This one's gonna give you a medium to high support. It has pretty full coverage. Like I said, it just has that little hole in the middle. Otherwise, you're like basically fully covered in this. So this is a good option to pair with your seamless leggings. It also has that ribbed texture that matches the Waterfall leggings. So you have that option to pair it with, as well as the Plunge Seamless. So you kind of have 2 options. I know the Plunge Seamless is lower cut, a little bit less coverage, a little less support. But if you still like that ribbed material and you want to match the leggings, you also have this bra in mind for the ladies with a larger chest. So we kind of have something for everyone when it comes to this seamless set. All right, next up we have the That Girl jackets. Now, I think I like it comes in this color that I'm wearing, and I really like the way that's looking on everybody. I like wanted to love this, But if I'm just being straight up, I don't know. I don't think I love it. I like how it looks. Maybe I'm just not styling it great, or maybe I just want it colored, because I feel like you can't even really see the cool design in the black. It's almost like hard to see. But it is a mesh material, so it's like a little bit more stretchy where the mesh is, and then the middle portion has like more of a tighter, not as stretchy, and then the waistband is that same material. So as you can see, it's definitely like tight around there and then around the cuffs of the sleeve as well. So it gives like that cuffed look, and then the puffy, which I do like. I think the waistband was just a little bit off for me. I don't know if I need to size down. This is a medium, I believe. So maybe I just need a small, because I did get a little bit of like gaping and like a little bit of room in the waist area. So maybe if it was a little tighter, I would like it a little bit better, because I do like the tight and then the puffiness, like how the arms are. So I think maybe that's what I was looking for. So I think a size down I would probably prefer. I don't know, it's not my favorite. I don't know if I would get this over a threads hoodie. I would definitely prefer a threads hoodie over this, but I'm also not like a stylish person. So like, I just don't know when I would wear this almost. So I guess it's just a preference thing. Like if you want more of a stylish look versus me, I'm like sweatpants. But if you are into style and things like that, this is like, I mean, it's super unique, super pretty. I also like the mesh for fall time, because it's like really good for that in between. It also has the high neck, so you can zip it up all the way, or, you know, zip it middle. I definitely don't think I would wear it unzipped, just because of that waistband here. I think this is one of the more flattering parts, just having it tight and then loose. So jacket option for you if you want something a little fancier than the threads, fancier look, I should say. But yeah, really cute, and I do really like it in this color. We also have the Empire long sleeve tee. I love all their t-shirts. I say it every time. I don't have any for this collection, but these are super cute. I just love all the colors in this launch, so I'm very tempted to get some of these, but these are super comfortable. They run a little bit oversized, so I would say stick true to size. If you want it to be a little tighter, then size down. If you want it like really, really baggy, then size up. It's pretty like flexible in that way. The Empire rose color is just calling my name. It's so cute. Of course, we have scrunchies, headbands, and crew socks as well. So you have all of these accessory options. And then we have the everyday duffel, and I have it in this print in the Empire rose. I mean, are you joking? This is so cute. I'm actually using this as my gym bag right now. It has the logo here on the front, as you can see, the straps. It also comes with a over the top strap. It has pockets on both sides here, and they're like stretchy little pockets. And then when you open it up, you just have a bunch of room in here. There is a zipper on the inside as well. So just plenty of room. There's pockets on the inside. The perfect gym bag. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's so cute, and like this whole outfit is just so adorable. This is coming in a couple colors, I believe, but I just love this print. I think it is gorgeous. So that is it for this collection. Holy cow. I don't know what I'm gonna pick. I already have so much, but there's a couple of things that I'm like, these colors are gorgeous. There's so many adorable pieces in this collection. I mean, like I said, the threads, the halo tee, the aggressive scrunch leggings, those are all my tops, but there's even more. Like, there's just so much goodness in this collection. Comment down below, let me know what you're wanting to snag, and if you have any questions, you can also leave a comment down below, DM me on Instagram. This launch will be happening during my recovery period of my boob job, so I will be probably having time to answer your questions and posting on my stories and things like that for you guys to get you prepared for the launch. As always, if you use code Felicia, it will save you some money, 10% off your order, and it just supports me and my family and my relationship with BuffBunny Collection. So I appreciate it so, so much. Thank you so much if you do. Make sure you enter my giveaway if you do. All you have to do is screenshot showing that you used my code Felicia and upload it to my form. And that's it. You will get a DM from me if you are a winner. I usually do it before each collection, so this one from last time will be picked before this launch goes live, so keep an eye on your DMs if you have submitted before. I appreciate it so much, and I will see you guys in my next one.
Why do I lose all my control? I keep on letting my bad habits make us both come crashing to the floor. Something to save us,